Good evening, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year to all of my wonderful subscribers. If this is your first time here, welcome. I would love if you would consider subscribing and becoming part of our little perfume family. So I've had quite a few newcomers ask me if I could talk a little bit about my Kayali fragrances. So I apologize if you have been here before, you've heard me talk about them before, so I hope it's not too repetitive. But being that I do have quite a large collection of Kayali fragrances, I thought I would take today to go through them, tell you guys what my thoughts are, would I repurchase any of them, how's the longevity on them, are any of them safe blind buys, and all of that kind of stuff. So if you're interested, then stay tuned. Also, if you haven't already, feel free to head on over and follow me on Instagram if you want to see more little tidbits of my life, like my cat and outfits of the day and my house and stuff like that. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so we are back. I do apologize for the lighting situation. It is getting a little bit dark here in Canada at this time of day already. As you can see, we're going to be talking all about my Kayali fragrances. So I have them all sitting on a tray here for you. We're also burning my marshmallow fireside candle, which is my favorite candle of all time for wintertime. And I'm sipping on some coffee in my beautiful robin egg baby blue cup, which is one of my favorites. And I do want to share with you my nail polish color. Somebody always asks me, so I always share my nail polish color. This is called Between the Seats by Essie. It's like a beautiful kind of a white off gray with like a touch of purple and like a touch of pink. And I actually just wanted to show you, so that's the nail polish there. It's beautiful. And the top coat that I've actually been really liking gives it a really nice sheen. This is from Nailtral. It's natural. Some sort of a natural nail polish. It's quick dry, it's vegan, it's bio-based, and I really like this. It's actually like gives my nails a really nice shine, and it was super affordable. I got it from Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada. So yeah, that is my top coat. How pretty does that look, you guys? Just love it. I love the aesthetics of this. Such a pretty little bottle. So we'll put those aside and let's get into our perfumes. So as you can see, I do have quite a collection of the Kayali fragrances. It didn't start out this way. I was actually pretty late getting on the Kayali bandwagon. I didn't even own a Kayali fragrance until probably about 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago. And somehow I ended up with 4 of them. And I also have this little mini that I don't have a full-size bottle of. So we will just go through, and maybe I'll start off with my least favorite one and work my way to my most favorite one, and I'll kind of tell you my thoughts on them. I'll put all the notes on the screen for you and tell you how they smell and how the longevity is and all of that kind of stuff. So initially I did start out with a discovery pack from Kayali, which I really recommend if you are interested in checking them out. I will say to begin with that none of the Kayali fragrances are super bold, groundbreaking. None of them are like, wow, you know what I mean? I think a lot of them are very good. I don't think any of them are like, wow. So this is the Kayali Elixir 11, and the little number that is on the bottles is basically the number of times that they tweaked it or reformulated it to get it to be what it is today. So I kind of like it. I think it's really cute. So this is the Kayali Elixir 11. So this is a fruity patchouli floral scent. I think there's also some warmer notes in the base. I'm not sure. This is actually the only one from the Kayali collection that I don't like. I know there's a lot of people out there who only like this one, so it's very subjective. I did keep this little bottle just for reference purposes, because I will probably never wear it. And not that it's a bad scent, there's something about it that I don't like. I don't like the apple note, I don't like the patchouli, I don't like the way, I just don't love this fragrance. I don't even like it a little bit, to be very honest. Like, I really don't like this one. But there are some people out there who absolutely love it. I know Mila LeBlanc, I think that she said this was the most interesting of all of them. I've seen a couple of other perfume channels as well that said that this was the best one. This probably would have the best performance out of all of them, but I will be honest, I haven't even tried wearing it to test that out because I just don't care for it. That is the Kayali Elixir. I apologize, I can't tell you a whole lot about it because it's the only one that I haven't really experimented with. So the first Kayali fragrance that I ended up falling in love with was the Musk 12. So one thing I do love about the Kayali fragrances is I absolutely love the bottles. I love the design of the bottle. I love the shape of the bottle. I love the lid. They all have this beautiful like crystalline lid to them. They have the beautiful gold writing. Yeah, and they're so gorgeous. They're such a statement fragrance. That's honestly part of what drew me in, and I am a sucker for packaging. This is a beautiful fragrance. This is a gorgeous, musky, slightly vanillic fragrance. It smells very similar to one of the Clean Skin fragrances. It smells a little bit similar to Clean Skin from Clean Reserve. And this is a very soft scent. This doesn't have big projection. I absolutely love the way this smells, but it doesn't have a big presence. It doesn't have big performance. I wouldn't wear this for the office. I wouldn't wear this for a date night. I would only ever wear this kind of being cozy at home on the couch with my significant other, maybe wear it to bed, maybe wear it for like an intimate occasion. Not that it's overtly sexy. I think it does have a sexiness to it, and it has a femininity about it. But it's really not a bold fragrance. That is my only complaint with this one. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful, and I love the way it smells. I just really wish that it was a little bit more concentrated. So I would say if you're looking for something extremely light, inoffensive, good for bedtime, skin scent, this would be a great one. When this one runs out, I do not know if I will repurchase it, only because of the performance issue with this. I love the way it smells, but it just isn't bold enough, you know, for me to invest in it and bring it back to wear on a daily basis. I love the way it smells, but the performance is an issue with this one. So the second one that I fell in love with is the Kayali Vanilla 28. And this is a beautiful one. You can see that I've obviously used more out of this one than any of the other ones. I do have to mention as well, though, you guys, I have a really big perfume collection. So if you see that there's hardly anything missing, as is the case with the Musk, it's because I have a huge collection. Also, I have like a couple that are more appropriate for summer, so I haven't even touched those ones yet because I did buy all of these in wintertime, basically. But I absolutely love this one. So this is a brown sugar vanilla scent. It's very feminine, it's very simple, it's not complex. It really reminds me a lot of Bath & Body Works brown sugar vanilla, if you know which one I'm talking about. It kind of has that vibe, but it's just a very simple, pretty vanilla. Yeah, it actually doesn't even have vanilla in it. It has tonka bean, which is kind of interesting. And I love this one. I really do. It's just a very like simple vanilla. You know, it's not groundbreaking. I have other vanillas in my collection that I think are much more remarkable, that I think are probably better quality. This one lasts the longest out of all of them for me. However, that said, it's not a huge perfume. It doesn't have huge presence, but I do get compliments when I wear this one. People have complimented me from 6 feet away wearing a mask. So even in like COVID times and quarantine, I still get compliments with this one. So I know that it does project a little bit, and I know that people can smell it on me, and I love the way this smells. It's just a very easy to wear, soft, non-complex, pretty feminine vanilla. Out of all of the fragrances from Kayali, I do think that this is one of the safest blind purchases. Not to say everyone will love it, but if you like vanilla, I don't think you wouldn't like this one. You might not love it, you might not think it's the greatest thing in the world, but I don't think you would dislike it. This one lasts me, I would say, probably about 6 hours. If I get this in my hair, however, this will last me all night and into the next day, but on skin, about 6 hours. So the next one that I fell in love with was the Deja Vu White Flower. So this one is actually a little bit more oriental. It's actually more of an oriental sort of a vanillic scent, not just a white floral scent. So if you're getting this one thinking that you're getting a straight up white floral, it's not straight up white floral. It does have a little bit of that vanilla in there as well. This is a beautiful white floral scent. It's very easy to wear. Again, it's not super bold. I have smelled way bolder white floral scents. Amouage Love Tuberose, Ralph Lauren Woman, Givenchy L'Interdit. Yeah, there's just a ton of like white floral dominant scents out there that are much more bold than this one. It's so pretty, you guys. I really, really like it. Actually, the first time I ever smelt this was in the hair mist, and I loved the way the hair mist smelled so much that I actually bought a bottle of this. This also has pretty good lasting power. I would say this is almost even better than the vanilla. It might be, in my experience, it's been kind of on par with the vanilla, but it might even be a little bit better than the vanilla. So this has gardenia, it has jasmine, it has some tuberose in there. I'm not even sure what all of the other notes are. I'll put them on the screen for you, but this is just a slightly glamorous, very pretty, light, kind of an oriental white floral. I would say you could wear this in the fall. I think this is even a better fall fragrance than it is summertime, even though it is a white floral. It's got enough heaviness in there that you can get away with it almost all seasons, not just in the spring and summer. And it's just really pretty. It's just really pretty. So I know that this one is on a lot of people's like list as well. Maisie from Maisie Fragrances really likes this one. I think Mila LeBlanc said she liked this one as well. Don't quote me, but I think she said she did like this one. Yeah, so that is Kayali Deja Vu White Flower. It's beautiful. I don't think it's going to be a safe blind buy because it does have a strong white floral component and not everybody can tolerate white flowers. But yeah, this is pretty good. And I would say it lasts me probably about 6-7 hours or so. Okay, and the last one that I really, really liked, and this one I have to say I truly like, this is my favorite. I have a special kind of a connection with this one. This is Kayali Citrus 08, and this was actually the last one that I purchased and brought into my collection, and this was the one that I didn't think I was gonna like. This is a beautiful, almost like a chypre type of a citrus summer scent. This has grapefruit, it has rhubarb, it has rose, it has oak moss. It's a beautiful, uplifting, bright, bubbly, grapefruity rose scent with a touch of an earthiness and a touch of a mossiness from the oak moss. This to me, you guys, is extremely chic and sophisticated and uplifting, and I honestly just love the way this smells. I love the way this smells. Like, I will say, out of all of them, this one and the vanilla are my favorite, but I'm almost thinking this one might even be my favorite because this one just for me is so, it's just so like clean and uplifting. And I actually used to have this on my dresser in my bedroom, and it was directly underneath my vision board. And for those of you who don't know what a vision board is, it's basically like a homemade kind of a poster, and you can make it look as pretty and glamorous as you want, and you put like your goals and your dreams and things that are meaningful for you, photos of things that you want to bring into your life and stuff like that. And this was underneath my vision board. And so every time I would smell this fragrance, I would coincidentally also be looking up at my vision board. And I started to associate this with my goals and my dreams and, you know, the house that I want one day and things I just want to bring into my life, and photos of like places I've been traveling and stuff like that. And so I started to associate this with prosperity and good luck and good fortune. So now this fragrance actually, yeah, this fragrance for me, I don't know. And it's so pretty. It's so cheerful. It's so uplifting. It's classy. I just love it. The only issue with this one, if there's going to be an issue, is performance. This one, I think probably about 3 hours, maybe 4 hours tops. I have been trying out my little mini that I have, and yeah, I don't get great performance from it. That's the only issue. I wish they would come out with this one and make it an extrait de parfum or add something to it to make it last longer. For those first, I would say 2 or 3 hours, it does project okay, but then after about those 2 to 3 hours, it does become a skin scent, and then it kind of starts to completely disappear, which is a little disappointing. But I do love the scent so much that I honestly can just see myself like spraying the heck out of this in the summertime. Like, I can see myself just loading up on this during the summertime and even carrying my little miniature one around with me in my purse. If you like Chloe Nomad, you might like this one. They're kind of similar. They don't smell the same, but they're kind of similar, except Nomad has better performance. So that is the citrus. Okay, so just to quickly kind of summarize and recap, are any of these safe blind purchases? I think the safest blind purchase would be the vanilla one, just because it is a basic straight up vanilla with some brown sugar, and it's not complex, and it's quite mass pleasing, and most people that I've showed it to or have seen talk about it have liked the way it smells. They might not think it's amazing, but they've at least liked it. The musk is also quite safe, but again, not great performance. So I think you might be disappointed if you purchase this because it just is too much of like a fresh out of the shower skin scent, although it is very pretty. I like to layer the musk and the vanilla actually, and I usually don't wear the musk by itself. I pretty much always layer it with the vanilla because otherwise I feel like I'm not really wearing much of anything, to be very honest. The Deja Vu White Flower, not a safe blind purchase unless you love white florals and you want something with a little bit of a twist. Not bad performance. The citrus I think is gorgeous if you like citrus scents, if you like grapefruit, if you like oak moss, if you like rose. Safe, but again, for the price, just doesn't have great performance, but I don't care. I love the way it smells so much. I would repurchase it in a heartbeat because I just love the way it smells so much. And the Elixir I don't think is a safe blind purchase unless you really like patchouli and fruity notes and jasmine and those kind of things. You might really, really like the Elixir. All in all, I can't say that these are some of the best fragrances. I really can't, because they just don't have the presence and the performance to justify the price that they cost. The bottles are beautiful, the scents themselves are beautiful, but I just really wish that they had somehow made them stronger, longer lasting, more bold. And I also think that they're quite generic in a sense, quite generic and mass pleasing, like just not groundbreaking. Really, really nice, but just not groundbreaking. So that's my take on the Kayalis. Are they worth having? I think so, because like I say, the vanilla is an easy reach. It's an easy dumb reach if I don't know what to wear and I just want something pleasant and sweet and feminine and that works, you know, but not groundbreaking. That's the only thing. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about them. I think I just really love the bottles, the way the bottles look. They make beautiful decor. It's kind of fun to collect them, but my favorite ones, and at this point, the only ones I would repurchase at this current moment, is the citrus and the vanilla. Those are my two absolute, like, yeah, I'm gonna probably use up the Deja Vu White Flower, and I don't know if I will rebuy that one. I'm gonna use up the musk, and I don't think I'll rebuy that one just because of the performance issue. And yeah, then the Elixir, like I say, I just have for reference. So that is pretty much it for my Kayali collection. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys really enjoyed. Please let me know down below if you have any of the Kayalis, also what your thoughts are on the Kayali fragrances. Do you think that they're worth the money? Do you think that they're worth having? Do you have any in your own collection? And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye for now.